Establishing trust from the onset is important. Well, I've been in this profession for the last decade and a half, so about 15 years. I've been very fortunate to have or build long-lasting relationships, but that begins with trust first. I think trust has to be at the forefront to have the opportunity to build anything long-lasting. How I build trust is by making sure that my clients are part of their own decision-making process. So I put them in the advisory position. That way they could participate in their own rescue. So of course, from the onset, you want honesty, you want feedback. One of the questions that I ask that starts to build trust is, and this is something that I learned at MDRT, what needs to happen in order for you to feel a sense of peace of mind around your money? But what needs to be put in place? And then I think that's where the layers start getting peeled back. And that's when we can start to establish trust. And then from there, we've now earned the right to build a long-lasting relationship together. For a lifetime, I would say staying in touch. This cannot be transactional. We've heard this so many times. It has to be transformational. You have to show that you care. So I would be in touch with my clients at least 6 times out of the year. For their birthdays, for their anniversaries, their kids' birthdays, policy anniversaries, just calling to see and to say what's up. So at least they know that I'm actually thinking about them all the time. So it's not just about, okay, well, I'll see you next time you have to pay. I'm actually a friend of the family. Now, with regard to building trust, I would say 95% of my clients come through recommendations. They would say, well, okay, well, Marlon did this for me. I'm going to have him contact you. He would let you know what he does. So they position me as an advisor, not necessarily about what I offer, what I do for families, starting with what I did for them. So that builds trust. Another thing is that I have a professional bio that indicates what I specialize in. There are 4 specializations in this business, or in this profession, I should say, which is family office management, risk management, asset management, and corporate financial planning. I specialize in family management. So I think with that, that sets me apart immediately. And that also makes me recommendable as well. Unfortunately, where trust is lost, I believe is taking too long to return phone calls or extended periods of non-follow-up. Sometimes a client may ask for something and sometimes they tend to feel that maybe you've gotten too big or too busy for them. So everybody wants to feel exclusive. Everybody wants to feel important. So I take that very, very seriously. So I would more or less let them know, all right, well, I will promise to get back to you within 24 to 48 hours at most. So I under promise and always over deliver, and they are delighted by that.